For creating an author style, we will use Claude. I compared ChatGPT and Claude, created author styles in both, and in Claude it turned out more complete and detailed, which is why I recommended using it specifically. For the model, I prefer Claude 3.7 over Claude Sonnet 4, as for some reason it still works better with texts. Claude Sonnet 4 produces very dry, condensed texts that are not suitable for our tasks. So Sonnet 3.7 prevails and I use it in most cases. All you need to do is insert the prompt that I suggested here, send it to the chat, and I'm showing the results of the prompt's work for speed. Next, Claude will ask for examples of how I write texts. Since examples can be in any language, in this case he asked me for examples in Russian, I present my original articles that I wrote myself, and accordingly it will use them for the final document. This style guide will be produced as an artifact. And here I already see that there are some things I don't like. For example, there's a huge number of Russian words that can be kept, but it will be more difficult for artificial intelligence to use this style guide later. So I ask it to translate everything into English. Therefore, my next version will already be in English. Where is my latest version? Here's my latest version. Here they are, no more Russian words, they are now completely in English. After several iterations of edits, if I need to add or remove something here, if I see something I don't like from there, for example certain phrases that I wouldn't want to use anywhere, but they were in my original articles and so on. In general, this is the whole document that describes my authorial style. It's very comprehensive, and accordingly you can go through it, read it, look at it, and make revisions in several iterations, or save it as a PDF. There is such a function here as save as PDF and use it for further content creation. There's one point here. Claude has such a wonderful function as using a style, so here if you select use style, there are already several preset styles, but you can create your own. Here's create custom style. If we click on it, this is where you can add these examples of your own writing, and it will thereby compose an understanding for itself of how to write your content using your language. You can try to use this function, or there's a function here to describe the style instead, and here there are the different sections that allow you to write the purpose of the style, tailor it to a specific audience, use a certain tone, and make a general description or set custom instructions. Ideally, this is the place where you can put this entire guide in the custom instructions, or you can do it again through examples. You can try to use this function, but since you might use some other models, maybe you decide not to use Claude but to use ChatGPT instead, I'm leaving this universal method with your author style we just created, because it can be used absolutely in any model, not just in Claude. And in the future, if you work with Claude, maybe try this method of styling your text, but for education purposes, we will use exactly this approach, which I also use. That is, you save this as a PDF and then use it in each prompt that is intended for writing content for your posts, your articles, and everything related to it. It will essentially be used in each of these prompts.